What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of BurlyFishing and another unboxing on the channel. Today, we're gonna crack into the new 6 Cents July 2020 box. This is the 6 Cents Premium Super 6 Sack. Say it 5 times fast. Again, I challenge you. We're gonna crack that bad boy open in just a second, but if it's your first time stopping by the channel, be sure to subscribe if you like the content. Please and thank you. Ring that notification bell so you can see when we post more videos, and smash the like button on this video. And oh, by the way, we're running a giveaway on the video I posted last week comparing 6 Cents MTB and Monster Bass head to head after I've had experience with them on the water, catching or not catching fish in some cases. Help me get that video to 1,000 likes, and I will be giving away a Plano tackle box with 8 baits in it, plus 4 bags of plastics, plus some BurlyFishing swag, shirt, hat, and a sticker to one lucky winner. So go like that video, drop a comment on it, and make sure you're a subscriber, and you could win. So good luck to everybody for that. Let's crack this bad boy open. So it starts as a box, but 6 Cents, it's kind of like a transformer. So we're just gonna morph our thing here into a big red sack. This is like Santa sack. Christmas in July, you guys. Are you kidding me? Look at the blue on that too. That is just a legit looking sack. Say it with me. All right, let's pop this bad boy open. Oh, we are in body bait city, my dudes. Holy cow, it looks like 5 body baits, plastic. 5 body baits and a plastic. Okay. So that's the thing with this. I don't know how many baits we get in this sack every single month. This is my 2nd month getting back on this subscription after being on it for a while. But I do know that the value they go for is around like 70 bucks. The box itself costs $36.99. So if you guys are looking to hook it up yourself, go to 6centsfishing.com and do that. All right, so no particular order. I'm just grabbing these baits off the table and cracking them open for you guys. First up, oh yes. Okay. First up, we've got a topwater bait. It's called the Splashback 70, 3/8 of an ounce. Color is chrome threadfin. Take a look at that. So it's actually somewhat translucent up on top, but we got like this blue, silver, little chartreuse, like lateral line there. We got our feather coming off that back treble. It's tied on there real nice. You've got, look at the scoop on this thing. I also think it's really interesting, the flat top. Just straight flat. Normally you get these baits kind of rounded, right? It's a really interesting way to set this thing up. Look at the giant eye on this thing. That's just straight ridiculous. Yeah, so standard topwater bait. You're gonna huck this baby out there. Give it a little pop, pop. Maybe pause it. That big old scoop mouth there is gonna splash back, right? Like the name of the bait, get it? It's gonna spit some water. It's gonna cause a commotion, and bass just can't stand it. So they'll come and eat this baby. Plus, that little feather coming off the back is gonna add a little extra action and flash. I think that helps a lot. This is, it's got its roots in fly fishing, so I do like that. I love the feathering on topwater baits like this. Good looking topwater bait. I heckin' love it. Oh yeah, finally, all right, cool. So next up we have the Crush series, the Crush 50X in Black Magic. This is a color I've actually been waiting to get in this box. This is one I see in a lot of the 6 Cents Fishing ads, for example, and I'm always like, man, it's a juicy looking square bill. I kind of want that real bad. Check this out. So it's just straight black body with blue, almost like an indigo to purple kind of color there. It's a little lighter belly, right? And then look at this like opaque looking lip. It's a little different than you normally see. Normally you just see like that clear lip. So this is definitely a little bit different. Look at the eyes, that like blue-green eye. It's legit. For the June box, I really love that black light, the black purple, and like this green eye swim jig that we got. So this is like a nice little pairing. Lighter square bill, it's like 3/8 of an ounce. A little lighter, a little smaller square bill, but it's got a decent rattle to it. With that darker color, it's something I'm gonna throw in like stained or dirtier water. It's something I could see fishing on the main river around me, the Grand River, quite a bit, and probably just smashing them on it. Love that bait. That is a good looking square bill. Next up, we got the Curve 55. So the Curve 55 is a crankbait. It's a smaller body one. Again, 3/8 of an ounce. So we're getting like a lot of, smaller body stuff right here. Oh, It's a mean looking color. Check that out. What is this called? Spanish bone? The old Spanish bone, my friends. All right, so again, 3/8 of an ounce, a little bit smaller body, well-designed lip. I think these lips hold up really well on these 6 cents baits. Case in point, I usually just drag them right through rocks, and I haven't broken one yet. Knock on wood door. Knocked on that door. Dude, this thing like glows in the dark. It looks crazy in my lighting here. Yeah, so it's got like translucent belly, heavier rattle, and then bone bone is just like this, I don't know, I guess off-white type color. But this has got like hints of like yellow and chartreuse in it. Again, you gotta love those eyes. Those eyes are always nice on these body baits from 6 cents. Good looking bait. Something I would throw, that's a crank I would run on the river. It's a crank that I'll run in like shallower water. Or if I've got like finicky bass, it's something I might throw out just because it's a little bit smaller, right? And it's gonna still have that erratic action to try and drive some sort of reaction strike. Speaking of small baits, next one we have is the Curve Finesse Squarebill. A Finesse Squarebill. I imagine it's gonna be silent or have a very light rattle too. But smaller body bait. Little guy, a little bill. Oh yeah, the bill on this thing is freaking tiny. Look at that bill. What? That's absurdly small. So imagine this guy, okay, super shallow diving, so it's gonna dive 1 to 3 feet, which reminds me, this guy actually dives 2 to 5 feet. This guy is actually 5 to 9, right? So up to about 10 feet, just about there. That crankbait. And again, that diving depth range is just depending on your retrieve. You retrieve slow, it's gonna be higher in the water column. You retrieve fast, it's gonna dive down further. So this guy is 1 to 3 feet. Look at that. Color on this is called a backwater bluegill. It's just like darker colors with bright, vibrant orange right there on the bottom. Got that shiny top, a little like black, green, greenish. A little green and blue on top, a little chartreuse belly down here. Really like just bright. Again, the paint jobs on these 6 cents baits are ridiculous. Looks really good. Got much smaller trebles than their standard square bills, and like I already said, a much smaller bill up here up front. So again, kind of a decent rattle actually, surprising. Something I would run in skinny water along the rock. This is definitely a river fishing bait for me. When I'm wading, I think I'm gonna go this weekend. We're gonna go wading, Paul and I. Paul, co-host of the BurlyFishing podcast. Go subscribe anywhere you find podcasts. But we're gonna go wading. I think I'll take this with me. This is something I could throw on a lighter rod, a spinning rod setup, and probably smash on it. I like it. Last body baits, that's 4 body baits already. We're just cruising here, guys. Flying through this unboxing. Next up, all right, so this is a bait I already have one of. So it might be in this month's giveaway. Hint, hint. Shh. Is it August? Oh, this is July. I'm a month behind on all of the 6 cents baits, so you're always gonna get like the month before, as opposed to the August MTB and the August Monster Bass box. Just a heads up. This is a bait I already have one of, but this is a different color. So this is the Movement 80 in Bone Reactor color, which is interesting. So it's got like that standard like bone, off-white, almost yellow kind of color, blood red gills right there, and then this like purple around the eyes and on the top of the head, which is pretty rad. So this is a wake bait. You can tell wake baits have their lip going almost straight down. And what happens there is there's not enough of an angle that it's gonna dive. It's actually gonna just keep it at the surface. So you'll see like this ridge of the back right there is gonna stay above the water. And this bait's just gonna do this, right? Just kind of moving across the top of the water, just disturbing the water like a topwater bait, but instead of popping it, you're just doing a slow retrieve. You can vary your retrieve speed if you want, but you're just doing a straight standard retrieve back to the boat or back to the bank where you're fishing. I do think these work really well. I just haven't fished the other one enough to really give it a chance. Big heavy rattle on this, but you guys know the drill. I gotta try and slam these boxes every month. So we're gonna get this thing out on the water. I hope I catch a fish on it. That would be dope. And I got a backup color because I have another one of these, so I can always just change it up if it's not working. Great looking bait there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got 5 body baits. That's kind of carrying the majority of the value of this month's sack. Last up, we've got one more bait, and it is, oh, sick. Last up, we've got a bag of plastics. This is not a sample size. This is a full-size bag of plastics. You get 10 worms, and these are the watermelon candy color, which is a combination between, I'm assuming here, watermelon and candy grass, if you would just guess. And let's pop this bad boy open. So these are called the Clout 5.4. It's a 5.4 inch stick bait worm. I do like the pattern on these. So these are interesting, right? It's got sort of this like hexagonal, geometric, weird shape pattern, which I guess we'll see gives it a little more action in the water. I'm gonna put this to the test when we go out with this thing. I do like the taper. I think is a solid taper to give a little more action to the tail section of this. If you're gonna Texas rig it, for example, or throw it on a shaky head, or even like cut this thing down, Ned rig it, we can wacky rig it. We got all sorts of options. Look at the action right there. I do think 6 cents plastics are decently durable. Like they're gonna hold up. So I could see myself fishing with this for a while, maybe catching more than one bass on it. Wouldn't that be legit? But yeah, solid plastics, and you get 10 of them. So we got all sorts of options. It's been really hot. I can see myself weightless Texas rigging this and probably catching some fish on it. So we're gonna give her a shot. We're gonna see if we can slam this box. Stay tuned for the 6 cents slam, the sack slam. We get banned on YouTube for calling it that, so I'm not gonna call it that all the time. Just between you and me, it's a sack slam. All right, so that's it for this month's 6 cents premium Super 6 sack. Say it 5 times fast. It was a good bag. It was a good bag. I think your Christmas in July, that bright red for, you know, 36 bucks or whatever, like you're getting a decent deal. So we got that guy, the Movement wake bait. We got the Finesse square bill. We got that Curve mid-range crankbait going down about 5 or 9 feet. We got that Black Magic square bill. I'm pumped about this one. And we got that Splashback Topwater popper, as well as the bag of 10, count them, 10 of these Clout 5.4 inch stick bait worms. So pretty rad. I think we're gonna catch some fish on this thing. I think we got a good shot at knocking this box out for a slam. The 6 cents might start becoming like a big contender on these slams. Like, it's hard not to catch fish on all of those. It's the lack of novelty. Might be a good thing for you guys. But anyways, check the box out if you guys want to. Go to 6centsfishing.com. Stay tuned for other unboxings on the channel, as well as fishing slams, different fishing trips with my buddies. And of course, you can listen to the podcast. Oh, and check out that giveaway if you want to win that box of the new Plano tackle box full of baits, as well as 4 bags of plastics and BurlyFishing gear. If you want that swag, just help me get that video to 1,000 likes. And as soon as we hit 1,000 likes, I will pick a random comment and they will win the giveaway. So good luck to all you guys participating, and thank you for helping me grow the channel. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe, smash that like, ring that notification bell, all the good stuff. You know what? We'll see you out on the water.